Surely.
Saba, tell us about when you had to... Tell us how it was that you first came to Palestine.
What? Was that the first time?
Tell us about how it was that you originally came to Palestine.
Well, I have to think it over. It was after the Zionist Congress.
You went to the Zionist Congress?
Yes,
Where was that?
A delegate in Geneva.
In Geneva. And Saba?
There I decided to continue.
How was it that you came to attend the Zionist Congress?
Because I became, during my studies in Vienna, I became a Zionist.
How did you become a Zionist?
Yes, and because I had some trouble with I had a duel with a German, and he was, as a matter of fact, I was never in a fighting Jewish organization.
Mm-hmm.
It means fighting with saba, as it's in Germany and in Austria as a case. But when he said, and he said something, and I reposted, and he said, Feiger Jude, Yehudi, Jew who's so I accept the duel without having had a saber in my life, in my hand.
Uh-huh.
Naturally, they gave me 6 weeks to learn it. 6 weeks is not enough. And the whole duel took about 3 minutes. Because I lost naturally immediately, I couldn't. Later on, that's a different story, I became an instructor. But my only, in the first duel, I lost in a few minutes. And without my second dance, I would have lost it in 3 seconds, and not in 3 minutes. But they were my second dance, the best possible second dance we had in Vienna.
And what is the second?
Second is a man who is taking care with his saber and taking care that everything is going according to rules. And if there is something which is not going to rule, he's going with his arm in the middle, and you can't continue anymore.
I see.
There are several gongs afterwards. And the seconds from both sides decide in the end when the duel is over. It can be over for technical reasons, and it can be over for wounding. I was wounded on the thumb.
Aha.
And it was really over in 3 minutes.
Do you remember?
I got, it means my second dance arranged, that I got several months to learn it, but that was not enough.
Do you remember what the cause of the duel was?
Oh yes, I do remember. I went with a non-Jew. We went in a park, around, and otherwise around were two German students going, and we are meeting twice every rondel. And they are looking for a duel. And there was a reason that they stopped us, and it came to a which we exchanged some words, and he said, no, he was asking me for a duel. So I said a duel was for what works or something like that. So he said, Feiger Jude, Jew doesn't want to fight. So I accepted, although I never in my life had a saba in my hand.
Mm.
So the secondant, my secondant, which I called, and his secondant arranged that I got a time of 6 weeks for learning, fighting, fencing. Naturally, the whole duel took 3 minutes no more, and they cut my thumb, and the thumb, and I couldn't hold anymore the saber, and I lost the duel naturally in a few minutes. But that was the reason that I became a Zionist, and that became a reason that I remained with the student organization who gave me assistance for this duel.
Uh-huh.
I remained. It's the first time in my life they had a nice Jewish and Zionist library, and even today what's printed is very, very interesting for me. I must read it. So I read through the whole bibliography they had on Zionism. For me it was something strange, something I didn't know. And so I stayed with the student organization and became even one of the top men after 2 years, until I left Vienna. That's it.
And that's how then you ended up going to the Zionist Congress?
But I lost the duel, naturally.
Yes.
I lost it because after a few minutes, maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes, in spite of the fact that the Jewish organization, student organization, to which I came for and asking for assistance, because I didn't know what to do. They gave me the best secondants which they had.
And what year was that, do you remember?
Afterwards?
What year? Do you remember what year that was?
What?
What year? What year it was, the duel?
Oh, yes, most certainly. It was in 1935.
35?
Yes, I was 80 years old.
You were what?
I was 80.
18.
18, yes.
So 1925.
25, yes. Yes, most certainly.
Yes, okay.
Yes,
1925, yeah. So you attended the Zionist Congress in Geneva.
Yes, I had no connection with Jews. It means I knew that I'm a Jew because I was reminded of it more than once. That my friends were calling me Jew, and so on, if there were some differences. So I knew I am a Jew, but I was in a Christian surrounding.
In Witkowice, in Czechoslovakia.
Not in Witkowice, but in a part of Witkowice which already is the end of the city. And then I became a Zionist, a real Zionist. And then I decided even to go to Palestine.
What did your family think when you decided to go to Palestine?
I'm crazy.
And why
One thing, that the second thing, they were certain that I should be back within 6 months.
Uh-huh.
So they gave me 6 months. But they didn't expect that I should stay. And it was really very, very hard because I had no profession. I did very, very dirty work, which I wouldn't give today to an Arab to do, which I had to do. Like, for instance, I was something like an assistant to an undertaker, not undertaker who is doing with dead people, but who is doing jobs.
Uh-huh. Assistant to an undertaker.
Not an undertaker. And I remember that he was building near the sea. He was building some little house. Now, yes, a WC. and it was during the holidays in the autumn.
Just